I think that migrant women are very resilient and very strong. Each of them has gone through so much. Yet when you hear their stories and you see them, you just admire them. You admire the strength that carried them through to where they are today.
My husband is Australian. That's how I came to Australia with my kids. I have 3 girls and 2 boys. 2 of them were born in Fiji and 3 were born in Australia. It was a big challenge at the start, given that when we moved to Australia, I didn't know that I was pregnant with my 3rd baby. She was born, and that it was like I had my first baby. And I suppose I can say the challenge was the language barrier, because English was my second language.
I came to Australia because my daughter has a job in Australia. Yeah.
That's correct. So I had the job and mom followed me.
Yeah.
When I first told you, Kams, that we are moving to Australia, how did you feel?
I was sad first because I will be leaving my family, my brothers and sisters in home. I was also excited to come to Australia because it is big.
Before in my country, I was administrator in some hospital. And when I came from Chile, I'm coming. We have my son. He was almost 5 years, and I coming have a baby. I have 3 months pregnant.
Okay.
And yeah, my daughter, she was born in Australia. And after she was born, I started working in some company, and I clean office.
Okay.
Yeah. When you was working, you're working very hard just for your family. You don't have a time for nothing really. For me, it's the language. I feel it's hard. I would like to read well, talk well, have any conversation in good way.
My ex-husband got a job at the mines, and that's how we moved to Australia. Yeah, when we first moved to Mount Isa, the company had like a settling-in officer. It was a very big move as well. And having to raise the kids here on my own, it was very challenging in the beginning.
The people that you met, did you talk to them?
No, I can't talk English. I only know Hindi. I was shy and afraid to say anything.
How did you learn English?
I go to the English class in the evening and the old cafe on Tuesday.
When she started going to these English classes and things, it made a difference. It really helped her. And she was the one who said, I'll give it a try and I'll go by myself.
Now I'm happy because I'm a grandmother, and I have eight grandchildren. And yes, it's beautiful because you have a time now for them too.
Yeah.
Well, now I'm independent, and I try to make friends. I try to make a Zumba. I like Zumba.
That's nice.
And some couple hours at the week, some gym. I like them too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Kams, when you were in Fiji, did you go to school?
I go to school only for 2 years and then stop. Because school was very far away from home. It take me more than 1 hour to go to school from home. It's not safe, no bus, No car, we go to school.
Did you have a job in Fiji?
No, I never walk back home. I stay at home and look after the family.
It's an eye-opening, especially for the kids' education, which is in Australia is very advanced from Fiji. My hope for the future is see my 5 children grow up with good education, and hopefully they meet the right people to be in their lives.
My main concern now is to just see the kids through to school, especially the big girls, to complete the uni, and then they can have a life for themselves. But the little one and I will always be together. She's special needs and she goes to special school.
I have a small business, home-based, takeaway food business, a name it after my grandchildren's. Bring big kitchen. Yeah. My dream is I have a restaurant. I have my family support to do it.
My hope for the future is to do further studies and get back into the workforce, so that I'm able to work and rebuild my life and have a good future for myself and my girls.
Well, we thinking it's the best life for us and for the children. It's hard maybe in the beginning because I thought for everyone it's hard in the beginning, but after you feel like really at home. Yeah.
It's good to share stories to other migrant women so they don't feel lonely, you know?
You realize you're not the only one going through these challenges. There are other families and women especially. There are a lot of opportunities in this country. Of course, life is full of challenges, but in Australia there is a lot of help. There are sisters ahead of you that can help you. It's what we need.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.